Well guys, I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, believe me, I've actually tried so much that I'm probably going to scrap a lot of the footage, and I just decided to stop recording for a while because this kind of seemed impossible. I've even disabled both the hardcore mod and the action points for inventory usage mod. Now, the stamp is still there for some reason, but I assure you, I have disabled the mod. I've not done that before, but now I have. And the only reason I'm starting recording now is because this guy here seems to be stuck there. Fortunately for us. I guess it's a she. She hasn't moved for quite a while. Reggie's down and Holly is down. Other than that, we still have most of our squad, and some of them are still trying to heal themselves, like I'm out here.
These are lots of blood. How much blood is in body?
So I'm just gonna continue shooting away at this guy.
It feels good to do impossible.
While Princess gets an orgasm from doing the impossible, apparently. But yeah, see, he's stuck. He's not doing anything. I might actually be able to get through this now. Finally.
Yes, I am capable.
Go, and you know what, Tadas? I don't think you're gonna do much good with that gun. Yeah.
Take time. We will not win war today.
I might want to move you and do something else. Or just not do anything at all. Yeah, you still got a bit of ammo, some of which you're gonna need to use now. 2 more clips.
It feels good to do impossible.
But yeah, it's been impossible to sneak past this. I've even tried running all the way down a few times. That didn't work. So yeah.
He's good shot.
We're just trying to whittle her down.
It was expected of me. It was expected of me. Yes, I am capable.
Okay. I hope she wasn't stuck because she was focusing on you, Gunnar, because you need to resupply some ammo to Princess.
Yeah.
Next turn. No, still up there, still bleeding. Still apparently stuck, okay. Give to Princess. There we go. But yeah, I would have loved to have a glorious ending. I would have loved to be able to say I beat the Die Hard mod. Everyone would be a hero, alive or dead. It's unfortunately not gonna happen. I'm fine with this. And yeah, you guys don't really have much of a choice in the matter, because I can't beat it. I admit it. This is too hard for me. This one little bit here is just too hard for me.
It feels good to do impossible.
Right now it seems kinda easy. You are bleeding a lot.
Now it will be even harder for the enemy.
Will you die, please? Really, 59 bleeding damage and you don't even have the common courtesy of dying. Jeez.
It cannot be done.
The manners of some of these supervillains these days, I tell you.
Now
Jesus, will you die?
it cannot be done.
Thank you.
My pencil line has been compromised. The incompetent nitwits! It It was supposed to be indestructible.
It was with the hardcore mod. I guarantee you that.
3 minutes. All personnel should review emergency procedures at this time.
Whee!
Two minutes, 30 seconds. All systems are ready for launch.
To
Right.
stop the launch, I need to get below. Yet I don't believe I can fit into the hoist wearing my PK.
Darn it.
2 minutes, 15 seconds. Safety personnel assume emergency positions.
Yes,
The
yes,
hoist
yes.
is too small for one person wearing a PK suit. We need to get rid of them and descend one at a time.
2 minutes
Yeah.
and counting.
I will go first. I'll send the hoist back up when I get below.
That's a great idea, Princess. The medic goes first.
90 seconds.
Perfect. Well, at least she's brave, right? At least she has that going for her. Final fight.
This is for you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I was expecting to find a woman in charge.
So, will you show a woman mercy?
Hell no.
No, I will lose a couple of nights' sleep, but I will get over it.
That's the spirit, Princess. Okay, you got your Panzerschreck and your big gun, and I'm gonna save. I'm going to save. Okay, let's try something stupid
Now,
first,
it will be even harder
just to
for
keep
the
with the
enemy.
theme of this entire me playing a game thing. Sure, go for the head. Whoa.
That soldier, it is over for you. And now, I must bring your crazy plans to an end.
Yeah, okay. This is why I wanted to try out the Die Hard mod, because of how easy it is without it. Yeah, you can see now it's gone. It just didn't update because of the save file or something. But yeah, I had to disable that because I couldn't get past the flying PK of doom and death. But this, however, shit. One heavy machine gun, just a little bit of aiming, and we're done. I guess I can spend your point just to have it be spent. No enemy health. Sure, that'll be perfect for when we're done here. Do I need to do anything else? And turn. I guess there's something else I need to do, since I'm still in the game. Ooh, katana. Let's just see how Princess looks with that. Yeah. That looks kind of awesome. Okay, we'll grab the key, put it in the inventory where it can be put, and now what? I need to go over here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Princess with her new one katana. Going to save the day. By jerking off the machine. What the fuck, Princess? Jesus. You're supposed to I'm not even gonna go there, what the fuck. Yeah, here we are. Final cutscene. Finally done with the game. Congratulations, soldier! You have successfully completed your assignment. Helena Helston's plan to hold a world weakened by war at the mercy of her terrorist organization has come to an end. Though the journey was far more complex than you imagined. You have no idea, game. You unraveled its mysteries and brought Thor's hammer down. In all likelihood, the seeds of this lunacy was planted when the ancient manuscript was discovered in Tibet. Dr. Steinberg's successful completion of the theoretical beam weapon described therein drew the attention of Helena Helston. Shortly thereafter, he died suspiciously, without his work ever being published. As the world approached war, and the window of opportunity for Operation Silent Storm arose, Helston learned of a brilliant Russian scientist. Dr. Lebedev's research had led to the discovery of the Panzerklein, an armament breakthrough which combined the ultimate in personal armor with the most advanced combat weapons. Thor's hammer hired him immediately. By the time the war commenced, the terrorist organization had infiltrated the German and British military. Oberst Helmut Koch and Major Alfred Newhouse were well placed. Their positions allowed Helston to monitor both sides' intelligence and to conduct her activities based on that information. Their military ranks also allowed them to order their men to perform operations beneficial to the organization, unwittingly. Only two things stood in the way of the organization's objectives: to get the beam weapon into orbit and hold every country on Earth hostage to their demands. They needed a large quantity of a rare mineral to power the beam weapon and the rocket technology necessary to get their weapon into space. The mineral they were able to mine in the Russian Urals. The rocket propulsion system they killed, kidnapped, and eventually traded Panzerklein technology with the Germans to acquire. Fortunately, there was a third obstacle in the way of achieving their objective. One the organization hadn't accounted for in their plans. A determined, squad leader from Abwehr Section 2, whose tenacity would uncover their ultimate goal and whose courage would put a stop to it. Victory cutscene. Boom!
So there I was, on a god-forsaken island.
I think Princess took to steroids after this.
I
think that's supposed to be her talking. I don't know. If it is, she definitely...
You can still see the high water mark, where the wave finally broke and rolled back.
So there it is. Silent Storm. Yeah. With the Die Hard mod throughout the almost entire game, except for that tiny little last part there in the end. Yeah. So as the credits roll by, I guess I should give you guys some final thoughts on the matter. I mean, it's a good game, it's a great game. I love it from the first time I played the game. I've just loved it. I've actually kind of forgotten where I got it. I think I got it as a Christmas present or something way back. But yeah. The only thing I've always had a problem with this game is that, to me, it's always been kind of easy if you know what you're doing, and that's why I wanted to try something different. I wanted to challenge myself, and so I decided to try the Die Hard mod out. And I guess I should talk a little bit about that as well, because I have been receiving a few comments about it, about how hard it gets and the stuff it changes. From what I have noticed, it makes the enemies more accurate, for one, It makes them cause criticals like AP reduction, VP reduction, stunning. Oh my god, the stunning, yeah. More often, and you know, that kind of adds to the game a little bit. It did add quite a bit of challenge, and it felt good to overcome that, even if I failed quite a few times along the way. It felt good to finally overcome that challenge. Another thing, the enemies also had way more hit points with the Die Hard mod. That was just insane. Yeah. They go from maybe 120 hit points to 250, 300. Jesus. I mean, you saw it takes a lot to take down an enemy. That burst that Princess did there, with the Die Hard mod, that would not even have killed a regular enemy with the Die Hard mod, let alone the fucking end boss. So it really adds a bit of challenge. The explosives are revamped. Yeah, they do a lot more damage with the Die Hard mod on, and that's something that I also like. They should do a lot of damage to squishy targets. And depending on how well they're made, they should also do a decent amount of damage to Panzerkleins and stuff. I mean, vanilla, you could shoot a Panzer Shrek at a Panzerklein and it would maybe do 20 damage or something. Here, with the Die Hard mod, 100, 150, it's a big difference. It did get too challenging there at the end. The unknown complex was a real bitch to try and get through, for more reasons than one. I mean, the Die Hard mod really adds to the difficulty of the level, and for the most part it's in a good way, but since there's so many Panzerkleins, it's the first time that you encounter Panzerkleins. And oh yeah, the AI is also improved with the Die Hard mod, as you may have noticed. Starting a firefight with the Die Hard mod, enemies are going to swarm towards that firefight. That is something that I've noticed very much during this playthrough, and that is also something that I like. That you actually get this when you start firing and the enemy starts noticing you. You are actually in trouble. You actually need to start, you know, you can't just pick a position, stay there, pick off a few enemies and then move on to the next position. They actually start moving and doing shit, and that's good. Now, back to the unknown complex. Another thing that was really annoying there was the fucking pistol people. For me, they took away my concentration a little bit, and that added to the challenge in a negative way. That shouldn't be something that makes a game challenging, that you start getting tired of it. you know what I mean? A game should be challenging because the game is challenging, and for the most part the Die Hard mod delivered very well on that. So, would I recommend using the Die Hard mod? Well, if you've played this game, if you have it, if you're playing it, and you were in the same situation, or you are in the same situation where I was, where you feel that, you know, the things that I've brought up with the changes in the Die Hard mod, if you feel that those changes would make for a more interesting gameplay for you, sure, go ahead, try it. If you want to try it just to see if it's as challenging for you as it was for me, go ahead, try it. But if you just want this to be a casual game that you play and have fun with, I wouldn't recommend it just for that, because it gets frustrating at times, which I'm sure you also noticed from me. I got quite frustrated with it at some point, and I don't know if the game crashing here in the end was a result of the mod or not. could have been, it could not have been. I know it crashed once after I removed the Die Hard mod, so I can't speak for that. Really can't. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. The game in itself, it's a great game, even in vanilla, but for me, the Die Hard mod just added to the challenge, which was what I was looking for at the time. Now, will I be doing a Silent Storm, the Allies campaign? I believe I've already said that I would be doing that, and I still plan on doing that with another mod that removes panzer climbs. I will probably not be using the Die Hard mod for that, and that might also be fun to just make a comparison, Die Hard versus non-Die Hard. I know I didn't have the Die Hard mod when I first started playing the Acciyn campaign, on the campaign which got lost because my hard drive crashed and due to a nasty computer virus that I got there several months ago. But anyway, that was Silent Storm, the Acciyn campaign. Very similar to the Allies campaign. I believe I got a comment from someone, I'm sorry I can't remember your name right now, but they said that the Acciyn campaign wasn't even planned for the original, it was just rushed in sort of last minute, which is why the missions are pretty much the same and stuff like that. And yeah, I can see that. They are very similar, but it's still fun. It's different, you've got some different characters. It's a shame that they don't have the same witty dialogue as the goddammit, what am I looking for here? As the Allies campaign there. What the fuck was so hard about that? Me? Well, anyway, that will come whenever it comes. I've still got a few Let's Plays that I need to wrap up, some of them that I still need to figure out how to record, and I'm currently in the mood for starting another Let's Play. I might actually do that. There are a few of them actually that I've been thinking about Let's Playing, so we'll see which I decide to do a Let's Play on. But for now, I'm just glad I'm done with this one. I'm Acciyn, this has been Silent Storm, the Acciyn campaign, and we're done, finally. I'll see you in my next video, whatever game I'll be playing Great, I stopped being able to talk right at the end. Whatever game I'll be playing, then you'll notice when the video comes up. Until then, I hope you've had fun.